Okay, pardon the headlamp on my neck. It's a little bright, and pardon the shakiness of the phone. I guess I'll stop for a minute. I am on the 12-hour walk. I have started. I am about 5 minutes into it now. It's cold out here. It's cold. Sunrise. It's starting to creep up. Well, not really creeping up yet. Most of the journey has been peaceful, but now I'm on a more busier thoroughfare, we'll call it. And it's been loud. It's been very loud. As you can see behind me, I have a big shoulder that I've been walking on. And I'm actually pointing the camera in the opposite direction of where I'm walking. I'm walking against traffic, which is smart. It's been sketchy though. It has been very sketchy. That's all I can say. There's been some close calls. People asleep. It's Black Friday, so the Friday after Thanksgiving. Not as busy as it normally would be, but it's still like, what are all these people doing out at, 4:50 a.m.? But right now it's about 6:20, 6:21, somewhere in there, and it's starting to get a lot busier. Right now is the most peaceful I've seen it in the last, I'd say, 25 minutes. Suddenly it's nice and quiet. You can hear a car behind me coming up, but good journey so far. Starting to warm up and actually getting hot. I'm getting hot with all this, but it's a good thing. Fingers still a little bit cold. Hot hands, highly recommend them. Good stuff. Okay, bathroom breaks while you're walking in a busy neighborhood. As you can hear, there's a busy street behind me. So if you're in a busy area and you have to pee and you really got to go, look for places like this. Look for porta potties if at all possible, or going to a store. But right now it is 6:32ish, 6:32 I think. Most things aren't open. Even the grocery store the day after Thanksgiving is not quite open yet. I don't think they open until 7. So I did find this nice bushy area. For women, it'll be a little more challenging to pee, but there is some office buildings behind me, and there's their gate. But I found off the main street a beautiful tree along with these huge bushes. Now, depending on where you are, you may not have that luxury of having these bushes, big bushes, but try to find someplace off the beaten path if you really have to go. Maybe TMI here, but you're gonna have to go use number one at least. Number 2 might be a little trickier. Just a little over 2 hours in, I am on a bridge over the Big Thompson River. And where's the sun? There it is. Playing duck, duck, goose with the sun. There it is. It's definitely coldest right after the sun rises, or kind of right before. But that first part of daylight, it's definitely the coldest. It's for real. Science is correct on that one. Definitely cold. But what a beautiful, gorgeous, incredible day. Not a cloud in the sky. It's supposed to be a high of 58 today, and I'm looking forward to that. It is just beautiful. I am approximately 3.5 hours in, a little bit over that. I'm starting to take off some of my layers, took off my beanie, broke out the sunscreen in the plastic baggie. Probably still have, I got some to spread in still. I don't know what this is. Oh, well. Oh, I hit myself. My headlamp snapped and hit me in the forehead. I was wondering why that hurt. It dug into me. Anyway, beautiful park called Mehefre Park in lovely Loveland, Colorado. And I'm in this nice little gazebo area, and beautiful, fantastic park. Temperature right now, I don't know because I'm not accessing my phone, but I would say in the mid to high 30s. It's actually feeling pretty good. I'm starting to get hot as I'm walking. Of course, I have multiple layers on, but I'm gonna shed probably 2 of these. You know, my under layer, thin, 2 thin base layers essentially, and then I'm gonna keep the puffer jacket on. In a place called Oxbow Natural Area. Very natural. Free from building at least. And as we zoom in, beautiful Rockies. Got Mount Meeker on the left. I forgot, that's a 13,911, something like that. And Long's Peak on the right. It's 14,269. Yeah, something like that. Gorgeous. And as promised by the weather gods, not a cloud in sight. So, ran out of water, and I didn't want to stop at a store. So I kept looking kind of for houses and like along the sidewalk. Could I just go and borrow some of their water? Or looking for somebody outside of their house, like, hey, could I just get some water from your hose? If you don't want to walk in a store, you don't have any money, you're ever out and about and you really need water, go to a church. A church is great. This church happens to be closed, but they do have a outdoor water. Well, I started my day crossing this bridge. I'm not quite ending it. I still have about 8.5, 9 miles to go. But it's the same bridge, just the opposite side. And look at this, the water. It's not as frozen as it was earlier today. Still have those pockets of frozen pockets of ice, but the water kind of stagnant, just sitting there stagnant. Come full circle. Come back to the bridge. Well, I'm 3/4 of the way done. I am at 2 o'clock, going till 5 o'clock. The sun is high in the sky, it's nice and warm. It feels really good out. I don't think it's quite 58, but it probably is in the low 50s. Not that I'm a temperature expert, but it's really nice. It feels good. And right here beside the river, the Big Thompson. It's pretty. It's a major street real close by. I'm gonna have to get on that street for 6 miles and walk home. That's the part of this whole thing I was kind of dreading, is the walk back. I did it in the dark on the way over here, which was sketchy with traffic, you know, when it started to pick up, but it was still quiet. Now it's pretty loud, and I'll be going against traffic. For probably half of it, there are no sidewalks, so I'm real excited about that part of it. But it is, it's been a good day. I can't complain, other than to say my legs are fried. I really got to get out and do this more often. Maybe start off with a 3-hour walk before jumping right into a 12, right? Work my way into it. Just want to throw out the idea that if you're interested in doing this 12-hour walk, absolutely do it. It's for any level of fitness and any age. Any person can do this. You don't have to go hardcore at it. You don't have to take my approach and just start trudging through it right away. That was definitely a mistake on my end. I started the walk off like I was running a sprint, and that was a poor choice. But you know, Colin O'Brady, the founder of the 12-hour walk, I think he said his mother-in-law, you know, she did about a mile. And he said it doesn't matter if you walk a mile or 50 miles, it has nothing to do with the athletic feat, unless you want to add that in. I thought I would do that with mine. But it's all about just getting out by yourself, being alone with who you are, and spending that 12 hours. And you know, not having music or Facebook or, you know, something to coddle you through it, but just to kind of just be with yourself. So I highly recommend it for anybody interested in doing this. And again, you don't have to do, you know, a 24-mile walk. But I would say if you are looking to challenge yourself physically, this is a great way to do it. And as long as you go into it knowing that you're going to be tired, there's no surprises then. You know you're going to be tired. You know you're going to be smoked at the end of it. It's worth it. Definitely worth it. Highly recommend doing this. Yeah, and this is the part of the walk that I was talking about that I'm not looking forward to. The traffic. It's loud. Cars keep coming out. Come on, lady. Loud. People are in my way. The sun has been my nemesis. Just been right there, just on my face for, I don't know, about 5 or 6 hours now. But it warmed me up earlier. I was looking forward to it. Now I'm just like set. I'm in a nice little shaded area. Residential community. I am at 11 hours. So less than an hour to go. I've gone this far. I am approximately 1.5 miles from my house. So I'm gonna have to slow the pace and just kind of walk around some other neighborhoods to kill a little time, because I want to do the full 12. I actually want to beat it. I have goal 5:07. So I don't know why 7 minutes makes a difference, but yeah, I want to get in at 5:07. So just gonna time this out right. Looking forward to the sun going down. Well, I made it. Sun up, sun down. The sun just refuses to quit. Actually, just like, go down. Usually I'm always sad when the sun sets. I like the daytime better. But right now I'm just like, I've had enough. I've had enough sun. Enough fun in the sun for the day. Goodbye, sun. All right, I am within a half an hour of being done. Half hour. I'm starting to lose my sense of humor. I'm done. I'm done with this whole thing. I'm ready to call it good and go take a shower, lay on the couch, and then get some actual real food, as opposed to peanut butter and jelly and Cliff Bars that I've been living on all day. I am in a new build community. They are working on this, and right behind me is the major road that I've been on. That traffic has slowed down too, so I think people are going home for dinner on Black Friday here. But I am off the major road. No more loud cars in my ear, like for the past, I don't know, 5 hours. And now I can just kind of slow my pace, take it easy. Okay, I am approximately 5 minutes from where my house is. I'm just still in this field. It's pretty cool. Digging for more homes. It's Colorado. It just never ends. The building. I'm gonna call it good here, because when I get inside, I'll probably, meet up with my wife, and really gotta use the bathroom. Yeah, I did it. 12 hours of walking, approximately 25 miles. I'll soon find out when I turn on the interwebs. I put my phone back to modern civilization. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for being around. It was a fun adventure, and it was challenging. And again, I recommend it. Anybody that wants to do this, go for it. Go for it.